Wall Street Winners. This is a special episode on the framework and methodology we use here at Wall Street Winners to make small percentage gains. And I want to look at a stock that I was and have been talking about for quite some time, and it took a bit of a rocket ship roller ride on Friday, and I wanted to go over the trading pattern on Friday. So what you'll see is that at the open, or just past the open, so as we scroll through time, we're at 9:30 here, and Meta is trading at 5:10, almost 5:11, and then it slowly starts to go up, 5:11, 5:12, but then it starts to really move, and it peaked up here around 5:25, and it started to pull back. And at that point, it then took off again and took off like a rocket ship or a hockey stick curve, and went up and up and up and continued to go up. Then it pulled back a little bit, but then it came back and it roared, and then it just plateaued. After 4 o'clock, there is the close. So nothing really happened in after hours, but it peaked at the end of the day, and it had a phenomenal day, up almost 6%. And this was a stock that if you even exited here or here at the first peak, you would have been you would have been up $10 or almost 3%. And if you had held it to the next peak, you would have been up almost 5%. You didn't get much more of an increase if you held it through to the end of the day. You certainly could have, and you would have made a little bit more money, but it wouldn't have been a tremendous amount. And this is the type of movement that we're looking for, not to this extent. I mean, this was a phenomenal day for Meta. It's a great day to have some of your portfolio in Meta. But now the question comes, is it going to stay there? And to figure out the answer to this, you probably want to look at the 5-day chart and the 1-month chart. So what you'll see is on the Monday, July 1st, this stock, Friday, it dropped, and then it continued to drop into the Monday trading session, and it regained ground all week, and then it really exploded upwards on Friday. But if we look at the 1 month, look at how choppy this stock has been. We've seen peaks and then valleys throughout the last month, with the biggest one coming here on July 1st, where it took its lowest dip really since it was back here on June 21st. And now it's rocketed up to this new high. And it's done that with no earnings or news or anything to justify that. In fact, most analysts would consider their last earnings report a miss. And that's why if we look at the 6-month chart, it dropped here. So it was at 492 or thereabouts the day before earnings on April 24th. And then April 25th, it dove down to 437. It just took a nosedive after hours and then into the open. And now it has slowly made its way back if you had held it for that period of time. So this is what stocks can do and often do. And this is why I'm not a proponent of buying and holding. I'm a proponent of buying when they're near a low and selling when they're near a high, or selling when they're near a peak and buying them when they're in a valley. And that can translate into multiple small percentage wins that over the course of a year can add up to be a significant return to your investment portfolio. I hope you like